are asking me, can we hear?
I don't like to chime in on nothing because of selective outrage, but I'm going to say something. So, mind you, I'm a middle school teacher. I'm also 22 years old. And I will tell you, by far, we are doomed. Like, when I tell you this, do not heed, like, do not sit here and think that I'm lying. Like, heed the warning. Like, we are doomed. These kids do not care. Like, I have kids, all they want to do all day long is get high. Like, drugs, 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 drugs. Like, there is no motivation for these kids to come to school unless they know that they can buy a cartridge or get a vape. That's all they're doing. Half the time, these kids come to school just to skip, just to do drugs. I promise you. Now, most of y'all probably be like, well, in the 70s, yeah, they smoked cigarettes, da 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 da. I would so much rather these kids come and smoke cigarettes than come in here and be high off a kite and don't know nothing. All right, so here's another thing that you don't know. I don't know about your states or whatever the case may be, but here down in Florida, kids have failed reading so much that reading is no longer really a core class. They have reading in middle school as an elective. They have no motivation. They have no will to want to learn. I have students straight up tell me to my face, I'm only here because my parent doesn't have to go to jail. Like, these kids have no motivation. They lack social skills and they lack motivation. All day long, they want to be on their phones. I've had kids fight my principal, and I don't work at a hood school. I don't work at a bad school. I work at a really great school. I had kids fight my principal because of the fact that they didn't want to give up their phone. All they know, they can tell you word from word how to do a dance, how to do a TikTok, how to search this up, how to work a phone, but they cannot read. They cannot do math. They cannot do anything. And then their parents come up here and put all the pressure on the educators and the people that's trying to do their best. But at the same time, you're putting pressure on the people that's trying to teach your kid, but you are not putting pressure on yourself to raise your kid.